Welcome back. In the last video we learned about variables, and there is a moment that we will learn about string. What's string? We can say string is anything inside the double quote is a string. Either it's a number or character or emoji, whatever is inside the double quote is a string. For example, this first name is a string value. This last name is a string value. What's this? If you guess it's integer, you are right. Okay, so right now we are talking about string, and string is just anything inside the double quote. Right now we print out the first thing or first variable. If I will run this, it will show me the first name, which is RDB, and it's true, and there you go. One thing we have, or one line of code or function we have, is two uppercase, which we can change the value for the string and change it to the uppercase. Okay, and in the same time we have a two lowercase, which is change the value from the uppercase or capitalized to be lowercase. And if, for example, if I will run one of these, two lowercase, and we can see if I will run it, I will change the Salah to lowercase, and there you go. So this way you can do whatever you want with your UI, and you can change it the way you want. Okay, change it to the uppercase or lowercase or whatever you want. Okay, then we have this part, which a number string. What's the number string? Any number we can convert it to string value by adding these functions which we can call toString, which convert the value to the string. Okay, and now if I will use, if you remember, we cannot use a string value when we have a variable is integer. But here, if I will just say a number, a string number equal to the double quote, and inside here I can say hello or something like this, and it will not gonna give us error because we already changed the value of this age to be string, so it will not going to give us any error in this point. Okay, one thing else we have is content equal. What's content equal? Content equal is, for example, we have sentences or a value inside a string value, and we wanted to specifically only show if the content is equal to the exact content that we want. If not, then we don't want to show that to the person or to the UI. So if I will print out this, if I will print out this content equal, what will happen? It will give us true. That means the RDB is exactly the same as this. So it will go through it one by one and check it. If both of them are equal, then that means true. Then the function, it will be okay, and it will pass and show to the UI. If it's false, for example, we have something like this or something like that, and if I will do this, then what will happen? It will automatically change it to false because the content inside here, the string, is not equal to that string, so it will not going to show, right? Okay, so we have something else. It's called contain. What's contain? Contain is it will go through the string and look for the character that we added, and if this character is contained inside this string value, then it will return us a true. For example, we can use something like, for example, we don't want it to show whatever is contains a very bad word, right? Then whenever we run the applications, and we can say, okay, if the content is equal to that, or if inside the string value we have something like this, do not show it or delete this this thing or this string value, or block the person that use this kind of word. So this way you can check if the person is using, and if something like this happen and you have the applications for the family and you don't want the children see something like the bad word or something like this, then this way you can block the person that not use healthy word inside your application. Okay, then the same thing as well, we have subsequence, which it will show exactly 3 word, 4 word, 5 word. It depends of how many words you wanted to show to the person into your UI. Okay, if I will print out this one of these subsequence, when we get to the condition and logical condition, we will explain things how we can use this contains better at that point. But right now, make sure you understand this functionality. It's there for you, and you can use it anytime you want. Okay, so there you go. If I will print out this one, it will show me her, which is start from the 0 to 3. Okay, very good. So this is how we can use these kind of things. One thing else we can use is replace. So if I will say var replace is equal to, for example, last name dot replace, so we can replace anything, any character inside here. So for example, I will add a question mark at the end of the last one, and I will say, okay, I need to this question mark change to something else. Let's say smiley face. Okay, and let's run. But before we run that, we're better to print it so we can see it, right? Okay, so print the replace. There you go. And you can see, sure it did, it's give the smiley face. So you can change anything or any replace in your string value that you want. Okay, thank you for watching. We will be continue, and in the next video we will learn about number. Make sure subscribe and write comments if you wish to learn more about different language. Tell us which language you will want to learn, and we will happily make the tutorial for it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.